30. You are a great investment. I'm not sure if there is such a thing as mental malnutrition, but I do see a lot of people who walk around in a trance, zombie-like, starved of professional or personal growth. They go through their day-to-day roles without any real energy. If food gives us fuel, then personal growth activity gives us hope and confidence. It gives us greater belief in our abilities, the capacity to be better, do better, and achieve better results. When was the last time you sat down to a feast of personal growth and development material? Which book are you currently reading? What learning environment are you going to engage with in the next 90 days? There are no calories in personal and professional food, so go ahead and consume as much as you like. You should become the number one investor in your own dreams and development. I love the quote. If you don't invest in yourself, you are a poor judge of a good investment. What does that mean to you? You need to invest time, energy, effort, and money in yourself. Yes, even money. What is it worth to you to achieve your goals and dreams more quickly or with less effort by working smarter? I have many opportunities to chat with people about their goals, passions, and dreams, and I can always tell how committed they are by what they are willing to invest in right now to pursue their goals. Your investment could be taking the time to research online to discover what is available, putting the energy into taking action, making the effort to learn a new skill, enrolling in a workshop, or seek out knowledge from people who have walked the path before you on the journey you want to take. Here are some ideas from previous chapters summarized for your review. The first step is to pick the opportunities that appeal most to you. Enroll in a short course at a community college. Study for a university degree. Go on weekend retreats. Sign up for one-day program. Attend a half-day workshop. Enroll in a series of evening courses. Explore company development programs. Participate in webinars. Listen to podcasts. Watch web TV shows. Watch YouTube educational videos. Enroll in iTunes U. Send out Google alerts. Subscribe to blogs. Listen to digital audio recordings. Join or start networking groups. Join associations and community-based organizations. Join online communities and forums. Create your own group of like-minded people, a mastermind group. Buy a paper journal. Download a voice recording app for your smartphone. Create a digital ideas document on your electronic device. Buy a book, digital or paper version. Use a digital e-reader app or device. Read book abstract, short 4 to 10 page summarizes of recommended books. Be still for 15 minutes a day. Learn to meditate. Create a weekly, monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, and annual refocus retreat. Take a sabbatical from what you do. Find a mentor and learn from their experiences. Invest in a coach to work with you. Create your own study tour. Go and experience the role you desire before you commit to it. Volunteer to work for free in the type of business you desire to create. John Wooden, the great baseball coach, when asked about his regular daily routine, responded simply, "I worked on me being a better me." So, what do you work on each day in your life? I know we all have to-do list, project list, shopping list, must-do lists, have-to lists, and should-do lists. I want you to create a you list. Choose ideas you could explore for your own personal and professional development. Create a 3-month personal and professional list. Your growth plan. This is where you record what action you are going to take each week over the next 3 months to improve yourself. It could look something like this. First month, second month, 3 months. I met some amazing people as I travel the world, but one person stands out for me as a lifelong learner, Bob Ross. I met Bob in 2012 at the National Geographic Photography Retreat in New York. Bob and I share the same passion for photography and love for learning. We became friends and met up again later in 2012 in his home state of California, where he took me and an Australian mate of mine based in California flying in his light aircraft for the day. Bob has had 6 different legal careers, including specializing in commercial law, property law, and criminal law. He learned how to fly a plane in his retirement. He is a keen pro and photographer and scuba diver, a grandfather, married more than 45 years, and at the tender age of 73 is still taking course at UCLA. Invest in yourself and you will reap the rewards throughout your life. Part 4. Momentum. Living consistently in your life. 31. It's not about motivation. It's about creating momentum. The only person who can motivate you is you. People can inspire you, inform you, and assist you in gaining better insights, but you need to take action. Move yourself from having great intentions to implementing them. Over the next few chapters, we are going to focus on what it means to create momentum in your life. As an analogy, think of 2 trains, one stationary and the other moving. At the end of every train line is a buffer stop consisting of a reinforced timber brace that prevents a stationary train from running off the end of the track. Now, if that train was traveling at 100 kilometers an hour, 5 meters of reinforced concrete would not stop it. What's the difference? One has momentum. It is not thinking about getting started. It's moving ahead, fast. To achieve all you desire, and are determined to achieve in your life, you need to create momentum. It's about taking action, getting into flow, and pushing through any resistance or reservations you may be experiencing. At the beginning of this book, we spoke about the big picture and your long-term vision. Now, we are going to move from macro to micro. To focus on the micro actions you can take to move from where you are now to where you want to be. There are 4 key factors involved in creating the momentum we need to propel us towards our goals and desired outcomes. Focus. The easy part is setting the goal. The hardest is staying focused on it. People who achieve the most in the shortest time are focused. They focus on the activities that count, and they don't get distracted by challenges or setbacks or noise around them. This observation by British writer Stuart really struck a chord with me. In other words, when you know what you want and why you want it and are focused, the right opportunities are clear to you. So often people get excited about opportunities and possibilities but fail to give them the necessary focus and consistency, and then wonder why it just doesn't happen for them. Time. Make the most of your time. You need to shift your thinking from managing tasks that take up your time to managing the priorities in your life to gain the most from your time. Each of us has 24 hours a day to spend however we choose to. It is one of the few aspects of life that is consistent for everyone. It is also the one thing that can separate the people who achieve from those who just get by, existing but never really living. People become frustrated when they don't make progress. Yet, if they never allocate the time to make progress towards their goals, then how do they expect to achieve them? The Buddhists have a saying, "You don't have as much time as you think." We tend to overestimate how much we can achieve in a year and underestimate what we can achieve in our lifetime. The key is to keep on persisting. What if you have a dream to become an author to provide for your family, but you live in a tiny flat that is infested with mice? You are on welfare to support your only daughter. At least 27 publishers have said your book is not good enough to publish. What do? Give up, get a job, be satisfied with just getting by, or give it another go? J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books went on to sell more than 400 million copies and gross over $7.7 billion. In less than 10 years, she became one of the wealthiest women in the world. Activity. At the end of the day, nothing happens until someone acts. It is never about your intention. Everyone has good intentions. It's about taking action that gets you closer to where you want to be. For J.K. Rowling, it was writing in the evenings when her daughters went to bed, rather than watching TV, and it was knocking on one more publisher's door after the first 27 had turned her down. I know this sounds simplistic, but activity cures inactivity. Get yourself moving. Maybe it's not the perfect plan, or with hindsight, the best tactic to have taken, but by doing something, you change your circumstances and start to gain momentum. The key is starting from where you stand right now, not from where you have come from in the past. All too often, people never get started because they have sold themselves on their own story. It usually starts with because, which is normally about what has happened to them in the past. The past is past, and you can learn from it or be connected to it. Using it as the reason why you are where you are in your life is not an option. All the time, all the way through this book, I have asked you to make decision. The decision around activity is about starting. Ritual. Creating a ritual that supports the person you want to become edges you closer to your goals, and even more importantly, assists you every day in feeling how you want to feel. Rituals can build you up and they can tear you down. They can be positive and also negative. Even successful person has a positive ritual that has helped shape their character, qualities, and attitudes, almost their personal DNA. What rituals do you have that generate success, and what rituals prevent you from achieving the very best you? It is your rituals that determine what strengths of character you bring to challenges and testing circumstances and how fast you bounce back. The answer is in this great quote, again from Malcolm. Resilience is born out of consistent rituals. What are the rituals that make you stronger mentally, spiritually, and physically?